Good morning. It is 6:15. I am back on trail with a very light pack, and I'm gonna do 10.7, and then she's gonna pick me up again, and Stealth is sleeping in. So, I told her I'd be there for sure by 11:15, but she said she may be able to be there a bit earlier, so I think I will be too. I think this isn't supposed to be too tough of a section, and since I'm just going to be walking here, I don't need breaks. I'll do some filming, and that'll be about it. Man, I haven't been hiking this early yet. It's a little bit chilly. A beautiful morning. All right, the sun rising is happening right now. And Stealth, look what you're missing. This is just like perfect, flat, nice, easy terrain with mountains in the background. I think the trail misses you, but I don't know that you miss the trail right now. One thing I thought I'd talk about this morning is a little more about this place we're staying and how that came to be and what the situation is. I'm not going to say too much because I want to kind of see how things play out. So the way I understand it is the lady has 2 extra bedrooms that she puts on Airbnb. Now what we know is only one has a bed, one has a cot. But then she lets hikers stay there as well, like outside of Airbnb, but also renting the rooms. So what we thought was happening was the 2 nights we originally had, we thought like we both had our separate bedrooms, like an individual bedroom, but only one had a bed one night, one had like a couch or a cot. And then the next night we would both have private rooms. Come to find out that's not the situation. So last night, Stealth and I had like the living room, but then it's kind of like open through the kitchen, and the other side of the kitchen, there was like a meditation room. So there was one hiker in the meditation room. Stealth and I had the living room, and she was on the couch, and then I had like a leather recliner with the ottoman pulled up, and I slept on that. And then there was people like normal Airbnb, normal humans, in one of the actual bedroom. And then another hiker was in the room with the cot. So now tonight, one of us will remain in the living room, and I think we get one of the bedrooms with the cot. And then Saturday night, we get one bedroom with a cot and one bedroom with a bed. I think that's the situation. So it's fairly comfortable. It's like I would be more comfortable in a motel just because we have a defined space for our stuff. But there's no motels in Vail, and this is just kind of the situation. Okay, I believe I'm about to hit this iconic spot on the AZT. We got this long, narrow tunnel. This tunnel goes under Interstate 10. Kind of like on the PCT, the I-10 Oasis is underneath the same interstate. But when we get through the other side, it's supposed to be pretty cool. All right, let me turn the camera around. Look at that, we just came out of. Let me keep walking. I'm gonna set a tripod up and get a good picture here. All right, just checking in here. It is 8 a.m. And even with my stopping for photos and whatnot, I have already done like right at 6 or 6.1 miles. I'm almost to the Gabe Zimmerman trailhead. I think I'm just like 0.2 or 3 from there. And I actually have less than 5 miles left on my day. So within 2 hours, I'm well over halfway. So I am going to be to my pickup point early, which was kind of the hope. A nice cruisy morning. We had heard the terrain was completely different and all different cactuses once we crossed this road, but it's not been the case at all. I just texted Stealth a minute ago, let her know that she wasn't missing out on anything. And her update for this morning is, she said she has started on the eating. It's going to be a good day. We bought a bunch of food at the grocery store last night. I think combined, we spent about $150 between like all the drinks and food we got for like dinner last night and like for the next day or two, just to have plenty extra food there. So I ate like a whole tub of fresh fruit. It was so good. Oh, I'm already walking into the Gabe Zimmerman trailhead. So all right, here's the water box at Gabe Zimmerman, but I don't need water. I brought plenty of water from town, so I don't need to use that up anything in the cache. All right, I think this is the first saguaro cactus that I've seen. It's a youngin', doesn't have any arms yet, but. Okay, this is Trail North, just a few hundred yards out of Gabe Zimmerman Trailhead, headed towards Micah Mountain. We're not gonna get there today, but head in that direction. Wow, this is such like a green, shady oasis. There's a clear stream just flowing there with a couple saguaros on the hill. And this is a beautiful little area done through here. Okay, it looks like that's the trail. I'm gonna see if I can't get a dryer crossing up here. Man, this is such an oasis down here if you needed a break. So much shade. There was a sign just a little bit back there that said we were entering Union Pacific Railroad property, so we have to stay on the trail. I could have showed you the sign, but I was eating a candy bar and I couldn't be bothered to stop eating long enough to get my camera out. So there's that. My apologies. Let's see. We have another AZT sign right there and a bunch of rules. Don't feed the wildlife. It doesn't include hikers. Always feed hikers. Now there's a couple older saguaros there. Look at all those arms. There's a bunch of them on this hillside. Wow, check it out. We're gonna get up close and personal. And there are just big saguaros all over the place. These ones with all the arms, you have to Google it and see like the images, but the ones with all the arms are like a few hundred years old. It's crazy. I stepped off the side of the trail there to let the mules pass, but there's also a pretty good view here. Alrighty, it is 9:30 a.m. So I've been hiking right at 3 hours, maybe 3 hours and 10 minutes. About 9.2 in and only 1.5 to go. I just texted the shuttler and let her know what time I told her I'd be there by 10:30, but I'll be there before that. And I told her, take your time. I'll happily wait. But I am ready to be back to the house to eat some of that fruit and vegetables and relaxed today and tomorrow. I still got a lot of chores and I got a lot of YouTube work to do, but I'm glad I got this quick 11 in today. Trail got real rocky all of a sudden. So that ranch right there is, I guess, the ranch I'm getting picked up at. Is what it kind of looks like looking at the map, because I'm getting real close and it doesn't look like there's anything going on down there. Don't see anybody moving around, so I don't know. I thought maybe there was a place to like buy a drink or something, but I guess not. Let's see, so I've got a little over 10 miles done and I didn't even look what time it was. It is 9:57. So I've been hiking 3 hours 40 minutes or so. So yeah, once I get down here, hopefully the ride comes early as well, because the plan was 11:15, but she said she was gonna just come straight from somewhere else and she'd be early, and told me to let her know if I'd be early. So I told her a little bit ago I'd be there for sure by 10:30, but she never responded. Man, the whole hillside of saguaros. So she never responded, so I don't know if that means she's coming early or not. But either way, if not, hopefully I can find some shade down there. But it sure doesn't look like there's an ounce of shade down there from up here. Okay, here is my junction. The Arizona Trail goes that way, so we'll be back there Sunday. And I'm going this way. Oh, hold on, I gotta turn around because look at this. This is the first Arizona Trail logo that I've seen in color on this entire trail. Check that out. All right, I got down here at 10 after 10, and the plan was 11:15, but she said she'd for sure be earlier than that and let her know if I was gonna be any earlier. When I texted her a while back and told her I'll be here by 10:30, I still haven't gotten any responses. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but at least there's some picnic tables and there's little pieces of shade. So I guess I'm gonna sit here and eat some Sour Patch Kids and wait. Well, that worked out perfectly. Joanne got there super fast and already back to the house. I've already showered, I've already eaten some ice cream, and it's only just like the afternoon. You can see Stealth. I can never point these cameras right. Stealth is right there, sitting outside eating her ice cream. And I'm sitting in here and I gotta get some videos uploaded. Other than that, that's probably gonna be the afternoon. I'm gonna eat some vegetables, like a whole veggie tray to eat. Just sitting here working on my own vegetable tray. And some YouTube videos. Moving on to the fruit now. All right, this is my room for tonight. Right here. Got a little spot for my stuff. And then Stealth is gonna stay on the couch in the living room again. And then tomorrow night, she'll get to move into the only real bedroom next door. And then I'll just be here on the cot tonight and tomorrow night. So, we have had lots of food. I had the vegetables, I had some cantaloupe, and then I just had some strawberries and grapes that Stealth had, she got out. But we've just been lounging around. I got most of my YouTube work done for today so far. And I'm gonna lounge around for a little later. I think the only other thing we're gonna do tonight is go to dinner. Now we got an Uber coming and go time for dinner. All right, yes, it's that way. We have had dinner, very good burgers at Montgomery's Grill and Saloon. Now we're gonna head to the Safeway on the way back, but we're 0.9 and, oh, I'm gonna turn my camera around in a minute. No. Okay, so we're walking. We tried to hitch. There may be a train, like a railroad. I don't know. There's a big backup of cars. But we're going to walk a mile to the Safeway and then figure our lives out then.
Take 14. We tried to hitch, but ended up walking from dinner down to the Safeway. We kind of got half of resupplies. I bought some moisturizer because everything is so dry. And Stealth just said, "Did you buy any of that?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Well, crack it open." She's using it here in the parking lot. So we have to wait here for 22 minutes for an Uber.
Only 16, no, 15.
Oh, down to 15 minutes. So anyway, yeah, that's going to probably be it for tonight. I'm going to go back. I got some Oreos and milk for dessert. The burger was really good. It was one of the best. It was by far the best burger I've had on this trail. The only burger I've had on this trail, but it was pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all now good night, and I'll bring you with us for probably be a short video tomorrow. It's 0 day, and we're going to take an adventure to REI in Tucson. So have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.